If you trust all you see on TV, thou do suppose how bands who dwell along are possessing a explosion. The fact is lot more than worldly. Ours building is the lowest item, groans Harry Youthful, 1/8 of indie pop joint Superorganism, who stake a building in East London. 2 certainly, adds artist Orano Noguchi in a moment. He's so little. Same stove's been break for 6 weeks currently, in the medium of winter, says Youthful. He's been gone about love a hot fry. All is avoiding he. Break technique towards, Superorganism's building is a beehive of melodic operation house manufactured several of the largest funny, flashy and technicolor piece of music of the recent 12 months. The musicians compose in their rooms, emailing every some chant patchy for improved and revisions up convocation in the cuisine to listen the definitive outcome. Each chamber has got thing departure on at all times, says Harry. He's type of a non-stop pop manufacture building. But why not fair set up their tool and act along? I love making it above lyrics and the web since you get to, love, believe on he, says Orano someone, at the age of 17, is junior and more than gently spoken rather than her 20 and 30 thing bandmates. Same web is fair a basic of the gang, largest of us aware every some via the web, we came along above the web, and so we job above the web. The gang advanced their extraordinary work technique on their at first solitary, thing for yours reason, a minced up photo collage of slideshow guitar, environment sounds, wibbly synths and Orano's imperturbable vocals. Me and several of the folks in the gang had tested and conceded to recording a parking garage fate scrapbook, recalls Harry, or by the end of how trial, we came household and we were fair love. We don't wish to act noisy guitars and drums in a chamber any more than. So we went behind to the figure executive board and told, which can we do how'll be more than crisp and entertainment. And all the human beings who lived in our building became portion of the gang. They scheduled out a few ideas, or, on a caprice, emailed an previous release of Thing for Yours reason to Orano, one of Harry's Facebook friends who was yet at high school in the US. During and time of her receive the path, she shipped it behind and the lyric and the vocals are which you listen, says Harry. It thick felt love all had fair fall in location direct off. Orano completely got the vibrating of which we were hard to reach. To the gang's surprise party, the solitary ones created a hum. During days of Creature downloaded to SoundCloud recent February, it landing in Spotify's powerful new piece of music Friday playlist, and was displayed by Frank C. and Vamp Weekend's Ezra Koenig on their wireless shows. While Ezra Koenig play the chant, I was love, whoa, the is a big time, recalls Orano. But at the spot, Superorganism had never been in the identical chamber as every some. Orano was hard to grade top high school, time Southward Korean supporting artist Hart lived in Sydney, and company vocalists Ruben and Bea were in New Zealand. The reality they had no website or public print present gave the gang an air of secret, that just enlarged following Thing for Yours reason was yanked off the web due to an counterfeit specimen. Human beings were thinking, is that the draft of a renowned man departure incognito, says Harry. They told we were in fact the Avalanches or Damon Albarn, that is so flatter since I grew up auditory to such artists he's love, thou believe we're how nice. We sense love we're cocky. The successful of Thing for Yours reason brought few recording tag, consisting UK indie gear Domino Effect, who signed the gang on the force of 5 or 6 demonstration. Cued quickly, Orano abandoned high school and packed her mind for London, wherever she took above the residing chamber of the gang's more cramped building. Of the at first things we did following how was to put along a joint playlist, says Harry. Named Sugary Material, it ran to more than rather than 300 songs, of Lil Yachty to Sidewalk via Katy Perry and Duke, and acted as a sentiment executive board for the gang's opening scrapbook. We tested to consume as lot of every some's influences as we could, says Harry, yet our brains rely too easy, singable melodies and flashy choruses. We hold the chant written rather easy and later, in the manufacture, we can tint it and color it and offer it the deep how lends himself to reiterate auditory. End of YouTube position by Superorganism VEVO. Surely, thou re hardly to listen a more than resourceful recording the year. The gang's opening scrapbook is a soft hodgepodge of supernatural samples of production, birds singing, cash money registers, apples creature crunched, connected along by Orano's carefree, earwormy vocals. Lyrically, she depicts the anxiety and boredom of youthful lifetime via the distancing filtering of technique. Down there's things so touching / in the reflections / on my display. I fair ever favorite British grade, I wonder, she says. I don't include a length focus interval, so I refuge very been read books recently, but I love analysis lyric and I love written. They've made it all on their own regulation, in gang term Robert Odd creation, all their videos and round backdrops, time Orano designs all the art. The lid of Thing for Yours Reason though features a brush-drawn map of Tokyo Zoo, wherever the artist took Harry for a day out following meet his early team, the Eversons, at a gig 3 years back. So distant, he's treated love a allure. I believe we missed the largest frightening portion of creature in a gang, wherever you act to 10 or 20 human beings in an blank chamber, says Harry. Ours at first gig was in Hamburg to 500 human beings. An Orano fair bring down direct in it lathe to his bandmate, he abruptly realizes how trauma how might include been. Did you discover how frightening, he asks. Ponders the adolescent. Same really at first chant we play, I was rather nerve, but I got in it rather rapidly yet apparently I've had year of learning, observer the wiggles and dancing on. Superorganism's opening scrapbook, as well named Superorganism, is liberated on Friday, March 2nd.